Okay, guys. We got the individual coming out. And that's it. All we can do now is wait. So I'm gonna do boo-hoo-hoo. I'm taking candy from the baby. Getting ready, guys. A full day of surveillance. Nah. I am look at what we got there. On command signal. The individual has arrived. On command signal. Didn't I tell you? That's the reason for the bright light harassment. We just caught him on video arriving discreetly. Let's see if that's the case. Let's see. The military grade technology is very aware of my location and activities, instruction given on command signal. He went inside quick. I don't see his truck, guys. I don't see his truck. Oh, there it is right there. We got him. Bam. He ran. Look at that. Reload in progress. Reload in progress. We got him on video, guys. You saw how quickly this individual ran back inside. We have another timestamp, of course, at 8:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m. July 3rd, 2026, Friday morning, guys. 8:30 a.m. timestamp. Okay? This individual at 5132 has returned for a reload. And he is hiding the vehicle away from camera view. Okay, that's it. And the Candyman is in the house. The Candyman is in the house. 5130. All right, getting ready, guys. There's activity. There's activity. These individuals right here. The military grade technology, once again, are very aware of my location and activities, instruction given on command signal. And we were able to capture this individual arriving, most likely waiting a block away by Board of Education, District 99 building, for the command signal to simply drive up, hide his vehicle, and run inside. And we got him in the act, guys. We got him in the act. There's no reason to be running. There's no emergency here, guys. But this individual clearly was caught on video while retrieving my adapters to charge the phone by the window. Intentions are very clear. This is a reload. He woke up early, and he will be making at least 10 to 13 trips routinely a day. Daily. 8:32 a.m., Friday, July 3rd, 2026. Now, the reason he's parked over there, let me show you. Yeah? The camera's fixed on 5130, okay? The camera's fixed on 5130 because the individuals with the white utility work van are making long-range transportation of narcotics utilizing Hawthorne track race horses. That's right. Long range. And that's another reason for the police officers' presence. And, well, let's not forget Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart as well. Let's not forget Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart as well. All this information is well documented. We have uploaded more information regarding Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart. He is implicated in this federal case regarding state fraud mental health hospital inpatient entrapment. That's the reason Cook County Sheriff unexpectedly was knocking on my bedroom door at 5 a.m. No evidence, no evidence. But he was playing good cop, bad cop, asking how Miguel Rodriguez is doing. I don't know him, but he's going to get to know me. There we go. That's got the peekaboo. We got the police officer. Obviously, another disregard for public safety, driving at a high rate of speed. No emergency here. And we do have a misuse of hardworking taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Okay, so there we go. 8:34 a.m. Friday morning, July 3rd. Okay, so another show of force. This is we already had a couple of police officers this morning, and more police officers are showing up. A very busy area for narcotics transportation. The police officers have to be posted, and they're moving quickly to make sure this individual at 5132 and the Martinez family, 5135, next door with the black four-door Jeep, are escorted for safe passage of narcotics. Okay, so you can see clearly what's going on here. All right, that's pretty much it. 8:34 a.m. Friday, July 3rd, 2026. And that is a public safety concern, driving at such a high rate of speed. This is a residential area. We have families, children, animals. There's no reason, non-emergency, to be driving at that high of speed. To avoid any associational blame, and of course, to avoid a disregard for hardworking taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Okay, clearly, I did file the paperwork June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, incriminating our current mayor based on May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. We do have a police report that indicates it was a prank call, even though 60-plus police officers were deployed, paramedics, and fire department here at my address. That's right. They were looking for me. They were looking for me. We have the frame by frame. February 27th, 2026, we have the frame by frame of the video, what occurred that day, May 1st, 2026, Friday, at 6:17 p.m. And we have the police officer involved in criminal activity. 60-plus police officers, paramedics, and fire department. Let's go back to February 27th, 2026, Friday as well, at 3 p.m., a U.S. Marshal entrapment once again. There he is. There he is right there. Now, he is taking care of a dog, and it looks like he's spraying he lives in the basement, okay? But the first floor remains vacant. He's the one that we caught earlier running inside. Running inside. See, when you run, that's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing. Because that's called self-incrimination when you run. No emergency here. But now, he's been caught, once again, wearing the same clothes that he was wearing when he parked his vehicle and made a run back inside. There's no reason to be parking the vehicle that far away. Plenty of parking space right there. Would have been a lot more convenient for him. But remember, they're trying to avoid the time stamp. Okay, there you go. So, and we have visual contact of him at 8:37 a.m. Friday, July 3rd, 2026. After running back inside, and the police officer, obviously for safe passage of narcotics. A very busy Fourth of July, and as you can imagine, Tennessee officials are very, very busy poisoning our community. And that's the reason why I'm here, to protect the community from Tennessee officials and law enforcement and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. Think about that for a second. Behind enemy lines, plenty of second character witnesses, and the witnesses were instructed to move their vehicles immediately as well. Okay? That's it. We're moving on for now. Get involved. Please contact Internal Revenue Services on the dates indicated. A misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Did file with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor June 10th, Wednesday, 2026. Once again, June 10th, Wednesday, 2026, Town of Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, paperwork, a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds based on those dates, okay? And we have a U.S. Marshal on February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m., okay? For, as far as documentation of mental health issue illness, once I respond, and both incidents, both dates, the attack was canceled once I removed the items from the window. That's the reason for the bright light harassment, okay? And that's the reason why the evidence was tampered with, okay? The evidence was tampered with as far as the window, okay? This was a big mistake. This was a big mistake because we have video after video of this window being used for harassment purposes. And you can see clearly the gap there that remains with the window right there. The reason for the sudden movement and panic in their part was because my son, I think they overheard my conversation with my son. My son was trying to give me a film for the windows to make sure the light doesn't come in. And I told them, for what? So they stopped bothering you. I said, nobody's bothering me. I told them. But they responded immediately by covering up that window. They heard my conversation with my son, and shortly after, that window was immediately covered up to avoid any association or blame, even though it's well documented what they did. Same with the dollar store owner. Dollar store owner was instructed to transfer over the title to a family member and move to 54 Cermak Pink Line Transit Authority to avoid the paper trail of the IRS and any association or blame if something happens to me with a prearranged physical attack or most likely electronically from any electrical source outlet since 2003, okay? So this is called making sure there's no loose ends. This individual with the gray truck parking away from camera view to avoid the time stamp. The time stamp allows us to find out the traveling distance. How long does it take to reload, okay? How many trips is this individual actually making, okay? This is big. And that was another big mistake, hiding that truck, even though there's plenty of parking here, guys. Plenty of parking. And why are the Martinez family hiding their vehicles? Well, they're making periodic deliveries of narcotics, Village of Pilsen area. Why is the Candyman hiding his vehicle? Well, as you can see, he's always carrying bags as well, okay? Everyone is working hard for the money. And notice the difference. These individuals, still no address identification, no work permit, even though the white utility work van continues stopping by for long trafficking of narcotics, utilizing horses from Hawthorne Track Race horses. Long distance transportation of narcotics. No work permit displayed to avoid any association or blame. Okay? Unlike these nice neighbors that we have here, they have to display a work permit right there. See that? See that? That's a work permit right there. And obviously, Town of Cicero officials are harassing them and leaving this criminal organization alone to carry on poisoning our community, young teen victims. On video. All right, moving on for now. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Look at what beautiful neighbors we have. Look at how beautiful they are treating the animals. I am an animal lover, and we want to share our condolences to the Venezuelan people that are going through a lot of hardship and loss as far as the earthquake that occurred in Venezuela. We're trying to share the information on Facebook. We have, and obviously that's all we can do, okay? But there's a lot of hardship over there, a lot of life loss, and the animals, of course, they're being saved as well, okay, on video. So we hope the United States is involved We hope the United States is doing their part, okay? What I mean by doing their part, this country is strong enough to send over their military troops for the oil. But let's see how well they are helping the Venezuelans when their time of need is here. It's not about money. Let's see if it's about money or not. Okay? All right. That's it. 8:44 a.m. Friday, July 3rd, 2026. We have a lot going on here, guys. We have a lot. Get involved. History in the making. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services incriminating our current mayor, a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. We have the police officer, once again, traveling at a high rate of speed. This is a residential area. Anything happens to a children or a pet or senior citizens crossing the street, you guys are going to know why. This is another reason why the Morton High School student, still unsolved murder, okay? A 17-year-old gunned down feet away from the high school. Why? Because Thomas City officials are wasting all their time and resources and a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds based on those dates. And obviously, we have a lot of information regarding how these police officers are continually harassing me. Harassing me. While grocery shopping as well. Okay? Let's not forget, the police officers were dispatched. A misuse of power. You can see the bright light harassment right there coming underneath. A misuse of power at this location while grocery shopping. A lot of police officers while grocery shopping at this location. And we have the footage of the police officers entering and exiting from next door Cermak Produce parking lot. They were waiting for me to respond. And obviously we were able to capture the police officers hiding next door Cermak Produce food market. And the attack was pretty much flashing lights, sirens, and driving their vehicles at a high rate of speed in a circle while I was in the middle with my shopping cart trying to get back home, okay? But we were also videotaping the police officers as far as blocking off a street. They blocked off a street for catfish purposes. We do have the police officers retrieving orange cone, and they left the street covered. And we have the police officer notifying the most likely Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, that the public outrage. The public was enraged because they did not have access in and out of that street because of me. Because of me. And the reason for that street being covered up was for catfish purposes. Once I get too close, remember the police officers were hiding across the street, Cermak Produce. They were waiting for me. And we got the community gang stalking as a confirmation. We appreciate all the assistance we can get. There we go. So this is all pre-planned, and that's another reason I'm also being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies and electromagnetic field waves, along with the electronic harassment and the bright light harassment, okay? And the police officers arriving here. And let's not forget, tampering with evidence. The window is evidence. The window has been tampered with. As you can see, that is self-incrimination, okay? Because my son was giving me a film to cover up the windows, and he was telling me, so they stopped bothering you. So, and I told him, no one is bothering me, okay? I know social acting, and of course, it's in my benefit if my family doesn't know. But I was showing you the indentations of the door because that was my ex-wife's reaction in response. She couldn't get in because of the safety latch to allow me extra time to remove the items from the window. Thomas officials deployed Department of Public Health to capitalize on her reaction and response. Remember, if you want to get rid of somebody, you attack the brain electronically, okay? If you want to get away with the murder, follow how Thomas officials are going about that textbook step by step, okay? All right, don't forget, Internal Revenue Services, incriminating our current mayor, misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds, June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, based on those dates. And on those dates, once I removed the items from the window, sure enough, the attack was canceled, okay? And don't forget, Internal Revenue Services regarding 5132, January 8th, 2025, okay? Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, January 8th, 2025, appealed a petition with a tax preparer regarding Nello Greco and his family members trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. The first floor remains vacant. And obviously, they're very defiant and very confident. Thomas officials can get rid of me electronically, no questions asked, and simply move back in. We're going to see how well that works out. Once again, I might not be here to enjoy the fruits of my labor, okay? This lethal, very lethal electronic harassment is their main secret weapon. And they're not afraid to show it. They're not afraid to demonstrate it by shutting down our... All right, we do have... they're not afraid to use it as far as shutting down our phone cameras during recording, okay? On video, okay? All right. Standing by. There should be more activity. This early Friday morning, pre-July 4th. Please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. This is an individual equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. Secondary health issues of radiation levels. Very important information to protect yourself against electronic harassment. And also this individual is a victim of an explosive that blew up in his face. He survived it, and he's sharing his information so you can keep your family safe this pre-4th of July, okay? He thought it was a dud, and sure enough, the explosive device blew up in his face. He survived, and he got the pictures, the videotape, and he wants to make sure everyone is safe. So please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, and you can see for yourself how you can avoid and protect your family members from electronic harassment, and of course, pre-4th of July. There we go. We have activity once again. The individual is back out. And this time he's walking. I thought it was the same individual that drove off. And it looks like that was a different individual. This individual here, remember that vehicle that drove by? I believe that vehicle that drove by was here to pick him up. Okay? And that's the reason why he's going to go meet the female around the corner with that small little book bag. Okay? He is meeting customers away from camera view. He is meeting customers away from camera view. He's been instructed to do so. And that vehicle that we caught on video, driving slow and uncertain if they should park or not. There's a hand signal. So that individual will be catching up with the customer away from camera view. I told you. I told you. Away from camera view. See that? So it would have been a lot more convenient for that customer to just park here. But that customer was instructed, I am recording. And of course, this military-grade technology. This customer, by the way, is an organized crime family employee that lives on the second floor. So we got a confirmation with the community gang stock. Okay? What can I say? To serve and protect organized crime, Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, Dirty Little Secret, trap houses in the area. 8:53 a.m., Friday, July 3rd, 2026. We were able to capture this individual and the female driving the vehicle real slow like, and I captured her on video. I knew she was up to no good. And when she stopped right there and then continued moving on, and obviously she parked around the corner and he gave the hand signal. I'm here for you. I got the product inside my little book bag. This individual is making a lot of deliveries with his vehicle as well. I don't see his vehicle. It is hidden from camera view. And he's usually exiting and entering the Candyman in the basement through the side gate right there. Candyman is in the house. Candyman is hiding his vehicle right there. Okay? All right, that's it. Moving on. 8:54 a.m. Friday morning, July 3rd, 2026. Once again, there's activity at 5130. No address identification or work permit. And these individuals are working hard for the money, poisoning our community. This is Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, poisoning our community, guys. Get involved. History in the making. It is worth your time and effort. And that's the reason for the broad harassment. That's the reason for the community gang stalking. That's the reason for the police officers driving at a high rate of speed, the peekaboo. Now you see me, now you don't. To create disbelief and mistrust. Okay? Remember, social acting is a very big part of state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. This individual, 5132, broke the social acting. And the social acting, he broke it because of the eye contact and taking a picture of me and the provoked confrontation. He broke that to protect his family, of course. But it didn't work in his favor, okay? So now his family will be looked at in a whole different way. And just like Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, let me repeat that. Just like Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart breaking his social acting by visiting me, unprovoked, home visit at 5 a.m., requesting to speak to me. I don't even know Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, but we do have a statement from my ex-wife that he was requesting to speak to me, accompanied by Cook County, with Thomas Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. On video. We have my ex-wife's response and her reaction, and obviously Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart is involved in criminal activity, and he is part of this big criminal organization regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. History in the making, guys. There's a lot of activity. And there's a lot of activity with the Carlos and Letty protein shake business as well. We're standing by for that. We just had a customer that stopped by, parking over here away from camera view. All right, that's it. Moving on. Getting ready, guys. Please be mindful of your animals and your children. And have a safe pre-4th of July. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. 8:57 a.m. Friday, July 3rd, 2026. We got the police officer once again on video. Okay? Mamma mia! We have activity. We have activity, guys. These individuals are up to no good. Targeting young teen victims. 8:57 a.m. Friday, July 3rd, 2026. We do have the individual, 5130. West 24th Street, Laramie. Okay, we are waiting for the Candyman. The Candyman is up next. We're waiting for the Candyman, guys. I am excited. I'm excited, guys. I gotta shut off the air conditioner. My throat is getting dry. I gotta start getting ready. I gotta cover up the windows. Okay, gotta cover up the windows, because if we don't cover up the windows, we won't be able to function. But if we don't cover up the windows, the police officers won't show up. We're trying to see if we can. Now we know why the police officers are showing up. and we can capitalize on that. Okay, so hopefully we can get a bigger turnout with the police officers once I cover up the windows and respond to the broiler harassment from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 62824. High frequencies, and of course, they're trying to stop the surveillance. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay, this is what we do. And this criminal organization is getting another good education. One more time. One more time, guys. Okay? We're ready. We are ready. All right, I'm going to start covering up the windows. And we're getting ready, guys. A whole new year of surveillance is here. Have us safe. 4th of July, guys. We got what we needed.